Let's build a youth-friendly municipality of our future. This online toolkit aims to support municipalities and local authorities in successfully engaging young people in decision-making. I am now going to show you how to use the toolkit for your own or for your team's learning. Registration is easy. To register, click on Create My Profile and fill in the required information about yourself. If your municipality is not listed, you can create it by simply writing it and clicking Enter. The toolkit is based on 4 main tasks: municipality, young people, strategies, and management. As you proceed with your learning, the progress bar will show you how far through the learning process you are. The more content you read and visit in the toolkit, the higher the percentage will be under each task. If there are several people signed up under the same municipality name, the progress bar will show the collective progress of your team. So if you have colleagues from the same municipal authority or structure, be sure to register under the same municipality name. The reference framework for the toolkit is this set of 24 competence elements. The 4 columns are for the 4 main tasks, and the 3 rows are for the 3 competencies: attitude and values, knowledge and skills. Under each task, you will find 2 of each competence. The last row is the organizational environment, which is more the result of the presence of all 24 competence elements. If the relevant people in a municipal organization are equipped with each of these 24 competencies, we would expect that the municipality ensures this environment. The dark blue row will therefore be the result of the learning process. Let's now enter one of the 4 tasks. For example, the task empowering young people and their organizations and communities to participate in municipal decision-making. Here you can see there are 2 green cards and 4 white cards. For each task, the researchers indicated 2 competence elements that we can consider key competencies, meaning that these are the most important, most essential elements that should be the basis of your learning. For each key competence, we have also added an assignment for you, a little homework task that we would ask you to complete during your learning process. Let's look at this first key competence in order to understand how each competence element is organized for you. It says, I am ready to involve young people with special needs and fewer opportunities. If you enter this card, the first step explains in simple terms what this means. This step is called explanation. Once you've read and understood it, click on Go to Theory. Here you will find a more academic, more detailed description taken from one or more relevant sources. In some steps, you may also find a quote, which will in some way be in line with the competence and help you to understand and relate to it. Once you've read through the theory, you can then go to practice. Here you will find one or more practice examples that in some way show the presence of this competence. If you have an example of a good practice or your own experience, you can also write this into the toolkit. We will show you later where and how to do this. Once you've considered these practices, click on Go to Exercise. As this part is a key competence, you will be given an assignment to help with your learning. Assignments will ask you to think about your own reality and to research or think through an aspect. Your assignment is just for you. However, you may wish to share or discuss it with your colleagues. Once you've completed the assignment, on your own or with your team, go to the How to Improve It step. This is the last section of the learning process for a competence. You will find here a list of different websites, videos, and further resources that can help you to build a thorough understanding and become well prepared in this competence. We suggest that you share these resources with your colleagues, i.e., each person takes a few, and discuss them together as part of a collective exercise. At this point, click on the next competence and carry on. Each competence is structured in the same way. The toolkit will provide information about training activities and articles on the topic of youth participation in decision-making. Plus, users will soon be able to add their practices and experience in the field. The toolkit is currently available in English and French and will soon be available in Italian, Norwegian, Dutch, Estonian, Slovak, Portuguese, Croatian, and Hungarian. We are also working on new features. As already mentioned, it will soon be possible to add practices, and we are also working on a self-assessment tool, which will enable you to assess your own level in the various competencies. You can also follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter.